There you are, folks. There's the first thing to notice about this astronaut coming down the ladder. He's got no aerial. Now, how can he communicate without an aerial? Okay, here's the next one, the next clipping. He's turned round, and as you can see, quite clearly, he's got an aerial now. Where did it come from? Yes, you look at the side, you can see he's got an aerial. He's standing on the surface. He's got no aerial. He's got no aerial. What happened, folks? Here's that photo back to BC. He's got no aerial at all.
Dave, an extraordinary television picture here.
Okay, Houston, as I stand out here in the wonders of the unknown at Hadley, I sort of realize there's a fundamental truth to our nature. Man must explore. And this is exploration at its greatest.
Yes, there it is, folks. As you can see, no aerial, but WTF. What the hell is that sticking up off the bottom of the ladder? Now that's the big question. Now folks, despite that video being up for 1 week now, we still haven't had one comment from these NASA nutcases on what happened to the aerials. I'm surprised we haven't got that idiot cleric stating, I can see the aerial. Same as he said with a Buzz Aldrin photo that I showed him, had no aerial. But none of them have commented, folks. They know they can't dispute that. But what we have had comments on is the hook. And here it is, folks. After studying all the LEM photos that I had on my computer, there was only one I could find showing the hook, and that is this photo here. after studying all the LEM photos that I had on my computer, there was only one I could find showing the hook, and that is this photo here. Yes, folks, this photo here, AS17-134-20480, and as you can see, it's been photoshopped. Something the moron clerics say cannot be, because Photoshop was not out in the early 70s. Well, the twat who used to speak through his Astrobrand always used to say that, and he's gone, folks. Now, looking at this photo, the first thing you must ask is, whoever's faking this Apollo 15 movie, why are they doing it using an Apollo 17 LEM? What a moron. And here you are, folks. Here's a close cropped section of that photo showing the hook facing upwards. Now, folks, when I questioned that idiot cleric and asked him why would they fit an inverted hook on the ladder, he must have been very observant, because he came back with, they put it on there to hang a bag on, which you can see is the case here. Now, why would they put an upside down hook to hang a bag on? But let's take a look at some more photos, shall we? Excuse me, cleric, idiot, numbskull. Here's another Apollo 17 LEM photo. AS17-140-2137. Oh, and as you can see from this one, cleric, idiot, slack, there is no inverted hook on the ladder, and there is no bag hanging from a non-existent hook. So what have you got to say about that, cleric? Okay, cleric, idiot, here's that Apollo 17 LEM again, the one that hasn't got the hook. I'll show you here why it hasn't got the hook and why it hasn't got a bag on it. Take a look at the next photo coming up. Here you are, cleric. Here's why there's no bag on a hook on the ladder. It's because the bag is in amongst the mesa gear. So there you are, cleric. Somewhere you didn't have the brains to look. It's among the mesa gear and not on a hook. So there you are, cleric. Something that you're too thick to explain. It's another photo that's been photoshopped again. Now, folks, take a look at these next two photos coming up. Okay, folks, take a look here now. Here's that Apollo 17 LEM, AS17-140-2137. Oh, the one that hasn't got the hook. And look what I'm pointing my arrows to. No bag here on a hook, because it's over here if you take a look. And here we are now, folks. Same type of cropping, but for an Apollo 15 LEM. AS15-87-11796. Definitely no bag on a hook, because it's over here if you take a look. Exactly the same arrangement for Apollo 17. Okay, folks, you've now seen some examples of the Apollo 15 LEM and ladder, and you've seen examples of Apollo 17 LEMs with the ladder and the hook. What we'll do now is take a look at some Apollo 16 photos. Okay? Okay, we'll start off with this one here, AS16-107-17436. And as you can see, it's been photoshopped. Something that the idiot Joan Evans and Cleric and BERTISLACK states it can't be, because it wasn't, Photoshop wasn't out in the 70s. But there's the data, idiots. Now, there's that photo, cropped and brightened, that I had
give
on
all
my
of you
computer. There was only
a look
one I could find,
and see if any of you can
the
spot
hook,
a hook.
and that is this photo here.
Studying it carefully, there may be a hook, but the bag is down below if you just take a look. Okay, we're going to take a look at another Apollo 16 LEM now, AS16-116-18579. Let's take a look at this one, shall we? Okay, folks, something I've done here that Joan Evans will never do. I've brightened it up to make it better for you. Brightened it up for you to see. No bag on a hook, so where can it be? Pretty obvious, folks. If you just take a look, it's over there on the left, and it's not on a hook. Okay, folks, now let's have a recap on what we've seen so far, shall we? You've seen an Apollo 15 LEM that's got no hook whatsoever. Okay? You've seen an Apollo 16 LEM that's got a hook. After studying all the LEM photos that I had on my computer, there was only one I could find showing the hook. And you've seen an Apollo 17 LEM that's got a hook. So whoever faked that Apollo 15 movie, they must have faked it using either a photo from Apollo 16 or a photo from Apollo 17. Okay, now another thing you've seen is an Apollo 16 LEM with no hook and an Apollo 16 LEM with a hook. So how did it get there, or how did it get off? And you've seen exactly the same with the Apollo 17. Apollo 17 photo that's got a hook, and an Apollo 17 photo that the LEM has not got a hook. Now, what was the situation? How did a hook come to be there and disappear? It all depends what photo was taken first. If the photo showing the hook was taken